So my next guest here today is Jusn Arango from Parmi. Great to see you again, Juan.
Great to see you too, Trevor.
Yeah. So we're going to be talking with a different hat on today because, of course, Parmi's got a very strong footprint here in North America in the SMT assembly side.
That is correct.
But we're here to talk about the back-end packaging side, advanced
Absolutely.
packaging. So you've got a strong catalogue of machines there.
Oh, we do.
Give us a bit of a background.
So one of the things that Parmi has been very successful in making systems very repeatable, accurate, and stable, that now our focus is on the semicon side.
Right.
So in the packaging, or microelectronics is what we call it, the next generation is Inteleon, and that one we've been able to stabilize even the base of the machine to even get into higher resolutions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess with the geometries getting so much smaller, stability of the machine is really quite an
Absolutely.
important thing.
Even the floor vibration is an issue.
Yeah, and do you have to be, so when you're selling a machine like that, do you have to make sure that the floor is correctly prepared before you install it?
We give them the requirements for a service requirement, we call them. So power, air,
Right.
Floor, and all of that, because we let them know how much the machine weighs as well to make sure they're going to put it in a place that will be able to perform
Right.
as we expect it to.
Right. I mean, over here, I guess it's not going to be so much of a problem, but in Asia, you get quite a lot of factories where they're up on the third floor. And
That's right.
And that can be an issue.
That can be an issue. Just getting it there is is an issue.
That's true.
But here, we do have people that go into a second floor. But some of the more critical, they try to keep it, where there's a slab instead of
Right.
a floor that may not have the capability to handle the weight.
Right. Okay. So that's the Inteleon, and now,
Yes.
is that the wafer inspection machine? Or is
No,
it,
that's what I would call a high-end SPI and AOI.
okay.
So right before you got into semicon, and
So
that's
that-
why we call it microelectronics.
Right. Okay. So that's using full 3D.
A full 3D. It's actually the same technology that our Exceed and SPI use, the two lasers. But because the resolution of the lenses and cameras are much higher, we can also put a coaxial lighting into it, and that machine does well even with shiny parts and things like that. So
what sort of resolution are you getting down to with it?
so the native resolution would be 3.5 microns, and then we can zoom off of that. So,
Right.
But yeah, it's where most of the SMT people that went in dabbling into microelectronics
Yeah.
before they got to semicon, that was the path we all took.
The path you all took. Wow. Well, of course, being Parmi being an Asian company is obviously cut its teeth in the Asian market with these machines already. I mean, that's where most of the advanced packaging is.
Absolutely. You're completely right.
Yeah.
That's something that, for example, now with the CHIP Acts and some of the incentives that the government is doing for, like Arizona's one that's getting a lot of money, but there's
Right.
other states as well.
Yeah.
Most companies are preparing. They're bringing things. I'm sure the tariff may have had something to do with it.
Well, it's funny. I mean, I'm seeing some companies that are starting to take some of the chip manufacturing in-house almost. But then there's not I guess Amcor is the one OSAT I can think of that is expanding quite a
Correct.
bit. But I'm not seeing an awful lot of other OSATs springing up.
There are. The thing is that we didn't even think to ask.
Right.
We are now asking, and you have a foundry? Oh, you have this?
Right.
Oh, you have that? And part of it is our network. Our network is strong on SMT.
Yep.
But they didn't think of even asking about the other things.
Right.
And now that we're asking the questions, we're like, oh, wow, so long and we never knew about this?
Right.
So, and that's one of the strategies that we're actually analyzing, because one of the recommendations is to hire, not depend on our current distribution channel, our reps, because they don't have the
Different relationships.
the relationships with
Yeah.
that group of people,
Yeah.
and go after somebody that has been working in the semicon side for a longer period of time.
Yeah.
who knows where all the bones are buried?
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. No, it does, because it's a completely different industry, really.
It is.
Yeah,
Cast of characters,
Yeah.
it's a different everything.
Yeah. So, what other machines have you got in stable, the Parmi stable?
So
for this
the
market?
next one that has been selling quite well is the Arteon, which is the wire bonding machine. And, we do the wire bonding, but we also do where the wire meets the different pieces inside the carrier.
Yeah.
So it's not only wires that we measure, it's also how it connects to everything.
Yeah, you're measuring the shape of the wire as it goes down.
Shape of the wire.
Yeah.
Most people, and we do too, have an issue when it's all crisscrossed.
Yeah.
And so there's some limitations that we have, but for the most part, most of them have only what we call one level.
Yeah.
So then I call it a MRI system, because what it does is it kind of measures and then goes up, measures goes up, and then it puts it all back together.
Like CT almost. Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of, slices.
Okay. Well, that's one way. It's an easy way to visualize it. That's for sure.
Yes.
Okay. And anything else? Is that? Are there any other
So
machines?
on that machine, we can get into pretty thin wire. We're talking like, again, native resolution would be like a 0.6 micron.
Wow.
But once you get into a little zooming, you can get into thin wire.
So
Because most people started with the thicker wire.
So you're getting down to almost the nano level.
Almost, yes.
Wow. Well, that's impressive.
With a roadmap that we expect to get there.
Yeah.
It's just, technology
Yeah.
and software. Those are the two, the
It's-
secret sauce.
Yeah. Exactly. Wow. Great. So, and are there any other machines that
The next machine we call Arteon.
Arteon. Okay.
And our owner, Mr. Huang, is pretty good at coming up with these names.
What does Arteon stand for?
No, that's just the name he
Just the name.
chose.
Oh, okay.
And it's for wafer inspection.
Right.
So that one, we measure the flatness, we measure bumps, we measure cracks, we measure, the edges. So basically, it's a high-end machine that it can, we call it. There's one for high speed and one for high volume.
Right.
High speed with high volume, and the other one is high resolution. So we have what we call an Arteon 100 and an Arteon 200.
Right. So you can do this in the wafer form, or after it's been singulated.
Or singulated, yes.
Yeah.
It just, we got to get it to the head.
Right. Okay.
But
Excellent.
part of the machine has, call it an input and output conveyor, let's call it. And it's however that thing gets presented, that's how we would bring it in and
Right.
then take it out.
Excellent. Wow. Well, it sounds like you're pretty well set up for this end of the industry.
We are, and we're excited to participate in Semicon West. I hear it's going back to San Francisco next year.
It is. Yeah. And it's going
I have to say, Arizona has been a wonderful place.
Absolutely, it's been a great success this week, and I think I haven't met anybody that hasn't had a good experience here. So I'm looking forward to coming back here more regularly. That's for sure. But anyway, for now, Juan, I want to thank you for coming in and giving us the latest from Parmi.
And thank you for having us, Trevor. Always a pleasure to see you.
Thank you.